Martha, I bought you this bag because I thought it would look great on you. What do you think? Do you like it? I wasn't exactly sure what type of bags you prefer, so I just bought you one that looked like a good fit for you. You didn't have to buy me anything. You probably spent a lot of money anyways. You didn't have to spend most of it on me. We just got back from traveling, so I wanted to buy you a souvenir or a gift. I don't think it's right to come back empty-handed after visiting another country. Okay, fine. I'll gladly accept your gift. But next time, I really don't want you to spend that kind of money on me. It feels a bit overwhelming, you know? I just want you to stay faithful to Damon. Don't try to worry about me too much. All that matters is that you are treating your husband well. I don't believe in the culture that the wife has to do everything for her husband's parents. You don't have to worry about treating us better than Damon, because I don't necessarily agree with that kind of thinking. Wow, you really are a lot different than most mothers-in-law. I think you're better in treating the younger folks compared to the other older adults. It's rare to come across someone like you who shared the same type of mindset as you, so I think that is very good. I may seem pretty conservative on the outside, but I never heard someone call me a conservative ever in my life. I just want you to keep in mind what I just told you. Take good care of Damon, and don't worry about me too much. Damon should be your #1 priority in this family, and the rest of us you can just set aside. Don't stress yourself too much on trying to do what's best for me, but try to do what's best for your husband. You got it? Of course. Thank you, Martha. Damon and I get along very well because we have very similar personalities. I don't have to be too concerned about doing what's best for him. That's good to know. Do you know where Damon is? He said he needed to go stop by the nearby pharmacy. Then can you come over here for a second? Sure. I have been meaning to tell you this, but I could not say it in front of Damon. I just wanted to tell you only. What is it? You know how Damon grew up without a father. I did my best to cherish him as my son, because I did not want him to feel discouraged about growing up without a dad. When he started to live alone after getting employed, I still did my best to take good care of him, even if he was independent. I made sure to clean up his house and prepare some food for him while he was at work. Really? How sweet of you. Well, the thing is, because I did all those things for him, he doesn't really know how to do anything else for himself. I think you may have noticed that about him for the past 3 years of being together. Really? Damon is actually pretty good at helping around the house. He knows how to cook, and he's really good at organizing after the house. To be honest, he's a lot better at it than I am. He still happens to be a man, so he's obviously not the best at it. I've seen him doing housework for decades, and I can assure you that he is not good at all. Damon is really shabby when it comes to housework. I don't want you to make him do anything around the house, because it might make room for a potential accident or hazard. I think it would be best for you to take care of things around the house instead. Oh, okay. I'll try my best to do that. I mean, it's also my first time doing house chores, so I'm also not particularly good at it. And I am a really bad cook as well. Then you should learn how to cook. How will you be able to feed Damon at the house if you aren't able to cook properly? If you're going to live as a married couple, it's important you, as the wife, know how to prepare meals for each other. Cooking is the basic standard of the marriage life. Okay. Another thing you have to know about Damon is that he has a lot of bronchial problems. Make sure you let all the bad air out of the house by opening the windows every day and washing the blankets frequently. When you guys are sleeping, you need to turn on the humidifier or else he won't be able to sleep properly. You guys have a humidifier at home, right? Yes, but can I say something, Martha? Your son is not a child anymore. He is a full-grown adult. I think he is able to take care of things by himself. I think you're still treating him like you did 20 years ago. You don't have to worry too much about him. He'll be fine. Were you not listening to a word I just told you? I just told you that I cherished him with all my heart because he grew up without a father. No matter what age they are, they will always be like a baby to me. This does not only apply to me, but it applies to every single parent out there. You don't think your parents have the same feelings about you? I am pretty sure that they do. Actually, my parents did the exact opposite. They wanted me to strengthen my independence and abilities to live alone. They had me get out of the house when I was 20 years old, and that's when I started to take care of myself. Maybe they didn't love you as much as I love Damon. What? No way. I think it's more dangerous for you to treat Damon like you are doing right now. I don't think it's healthy to baby your son when he is old enough to get married. What do you know about parenting? I'm telling you that I am the only one who knows my son as well as I do. If you just take my words into consideration, then you guys will have no problem with your marriage. I can't really think of any more points to address right now, so this is all I am going to be saying for now. If there's something else that comes up in my head, I will be sure to let you know. And make sure that you keep this a secret from Damon. Don't tell him a word about what we talked about today. Okay. Martha, is this smoked salmon? What's with the smoked salmon? I made it for Damon because I want him to recover some of his energy and stamina. He seems to be very tired with his marriage life. Did Damon tell you that? He really told you that he doesn't have any energy. He actually feels a lot better after being married to me. He even gained some weight. What are you laughing about? This is no laughing matter. It's not a good thing that he gained weight. People gain weight if they are going through tough times. Do you really not pay attention to Damon? You are his wife, and you should be well aware of his current health condition. I think you are misunderstanding something. Damon didn't gain weight because he is going through tough times. He actually just gained weight because he's happy and eating very well. How can you be so sure of that? You never know what's truly going on inside someone's mind and body. An illness does not come with a warning sign. They come unexpectedly without notice. He probably gained weight because there are no proper nutrients in any of the foods he is eating. I think you're being overly obsessive about this. It's not like he is obese or anything. He just put on a couple extra pounds. It's perfectly normal for a person to gain a few pounds every now and then. If your line of thinking applied to every single person in the world, then there would be no one left to call themselves healthy. You think I'm just saying this to make myself look arrogant? I know more about my son than you ever will. I couldn't give a rip about what other people are doing with their bodies. I'm just telling you that it's not good for Damon to gain weight. Gianna, can you give me a towel? There's no towels in the bathroom. I will go get the towel for him. Hey, Gianna. Yes, what is it? Do you wash the towels in the laundry machine? Yes, but why? Damon has very weak skin, so it's not good for him to use towels that have been in the laundry machine. From now on, instead of putting them in the laundry machine, just boil them in a large pot. What? Come on, Martha. You cannot expect me to boil every single towel. That's too tedious. Why not? That is literally how I raised my boy ever since he was a baby. I have been boiling his towels for decades. If you put them in the laundry machine, they rough up very fast like sandpaper and are not good for rubbing against the skin. Also, do you know how filthy a laundry machine can get? Just do what I say. Yes, I am aware of how dirty they get. That is why we call a cleaning company to clean it for us. We have them come over every 6 months to clean all of the laundry machines in our house. They won't turn out like sandpaper if you put them in the dryer machine after washing them. They end up becoming very soft and fluffy, like the towels you get in expensive hotels. All right, I guess. Then I guess you can keep on doing that. But if you let him come out of the shower immediately like that, he might catch a cold. Make sure he dries himself properly before coming out of the bathroom. Damon was always catching the flu every year because of his weak immune system. Just make sure you always fill in the towels so that he doesn't run out of them in the bathroom. He can't catch the flu right now. It's summertime. Actually, Damon's internal body temperature runs a little hotter than average, so he always just comes out of the bathroom in just his underwear. You think people only get the flu during wintertime? You really have no idea what you're talking about. I'm actually worried that you are going to ruin my son's health at this rate. You're married to my son, so you need to listen to what I tell you about him. I am telling you about the way I raised him, so you need to be doing the exact same things to him. There's no way that I will be able to do that. Damon and I will just make sure to try and make the best out of our marriage life, instead of having to follow every single one of your orders. I think that will be best for all of us. If I were to take your exact statement and use it on myself, then Damon should be doing the same thing for me, since he is married to me. He should be treating me the same way as my parents did. That's nonsense. A wife's perspective is completely different from that of her husband. You can't compare the two. The man is supposed to act as the pillar of the household. Will you be able to take the responsibility if Damon ends up ill and isn't able to take care of the household anymore? The only thing that is necessary between a married couple is how well the wife takes care of her husband. That is the most important thing that you need to keep in mind. So just do as I say. Oh, and I made a list of all the things that you need to remember about Damon. Take a look at it, and make sure to memorize it when you get the chance. What is all this? It's important for you to know everything about Damon. How else will you be able to take good care of him if you don't even know the basics? I wrote down a couple of things that came to my mind about what you should know about Damon's preferences and characteristics. This should be plenty enough for you to know for now. If you have any other questions about it, feel free to let me know. She wrote 3 entire pages of this? It's been years since I was last handed a paper to memorize. Why is she giving this to me like I have to study for an exam or something? Why do I need to memorize any of this? She seems to be very serious about this, and she took the time to write everything, so I will take a look at it later. I have to see what she wrote. Don't forget any of the things listed there, and just make sure you follow it properly. Then he won't be stressed out while living with you, and he will be just as happy as when he was living with me. Okay. I can't bear to see the sight of a man, including my own son, gaining weight. I want you to make sure that he doesn't go over 165 pounds for his body weight. He weighs over 180 pounds right now, right? Yes, he does. But I honestly quite like it. I prefer a man who is big and bulky, rather than someone who is weak and scrawny. Well, I don't like it. I prefer men to be thinner and sharper. Men who tend to be on the bigger side don't appear to be as sharp. Then why don't you just meet someone who fits all of your expectations? You can just leave Damon to me. You don't have to worry about it. Don't be like that. Damon is the only man that I have got. Excuse me? Never mind. I'll be expecting him to lose some weight the next time I see him. What does she mean by next time? She literally comes over every single day. Damon, do you always need to have some type of soup with your meal every breakfast? What are you talking about? Martha told me that. She told me that you can only go about your day properly if you have soup with your breakfast meal. She said that's how you've always been since you were born. I've never heard of someone having soup with breakfast before. What the heck is she talking about? What has she been telling you? Back when I was a kid, I had no choice but to eat whatever my mom prepared for me. I don't really care what I eat for breakfast, and I never did. Honestly, I can just skip breakfast most days and I am fine. I thought you normally don't eat breakfast, Gianna. You don't have to worry about preparing breakfast for me every morning, because I'm not too big on it anyways. Really? I guess I was stressing out for no reason. Why? What did you and Mom talk about yesterday? Take a look at what she gave me. She gave me this and said that I should follow every single thing written here if I were to take good care of you. She told me to study and memorize all of it. Did you know about this? Did you have any idea that Martha was like this? She seems to be overly obsessive about you. What the heck is this?
I had no idea that she was like this. She does take very good care of me, and I know that. But I had absolutely no idea that she would give you something like this. Wow. I am quite surprised, actually.
She keeps calling me over to tell me about you and what I need to do in accordance to taking care of you. I can't tell by her manner of speaking if she is trying to force it upon me or not. To be very honest, it just sounds like she is needlessly interfering in our marriage life. I married you so that we can work together in our marriage. But it seems like Martha is just telling me to do everything for you, and you not doing anything for me.
I agree with you. I am so sorry about all this, Gianna. If I had known that she was doing this to you, I would have told her to stop. Don't sweat it. I'm going to go and tell her about this, so you can just rip all of it up right now.
Are you sure? Then I will do as you say.
Yes, I'm sorry about this.
She also told me that she doesn't like that you've gained weight, so she wants me to make sure you don't go over 165 pounds. I like the fact that you've been gaining weight and muscle, but I'm guessing that she doesn't.
We can't keep living our lives exactly the way she wants us to. Let's not worry about her. Let's just worry about our own lives. I love going to the gym and working out. It is one of my biggest stress relievers right now. If she's going to tell me to lose some weight just for her own pleasure, then I won't be having any of it. I can't believe this.
Are you all right, Damon?
It's totally unnecessary for her to try and interfere with my body weight. I just find that stupid and oddly funny that she is doing this to me.
I also think so, but she doesn't stop talking about it. This is not something that we can just ignore. We have to talk with Martha about it.
I'm going to tell Mom about this when I have the time. Why don't we go out and exercise?
Sure, let's go.
Honey, I'm here.
Damon! How many drinks have you had? Does he always come home this drunk? He's been having a lot of dinner parties at his company lately, so he comes home drunk. Are you making sure to give him Gatorade and aspirin every morning? It's important that he drinks electrolytes after drinking this much alcohol, or else something bad might happen to his liver. Yes, he takes very good care of himself the next day, even if I don't necessarily do it for him. You should get up earlier than he does and prepare everything for him. You know how hard it is when you are hungover the next day. Why would you make him do everything by himself when you are able to do it for him? Well, during weekends and holidays, I don't set up an alarm for the morning, so I normally just sleep in. That's exactly the problem that I was telling you about. Didn't you read what I wrote for you in the papers? Damon likes to sleep in every morning, so you have to get up earlier than him. If you don't do that, then he is going to skip breakfast and not have enough energy to get through the rest of the day. Oh, about the paper. Damon told me not to worry about it. What? Did you tell Damon about all of this? Did you tell him that I made you do this? I specifically told you not to tell him anything about this. But there was no way for me to keep this a secret. It wasn't possible for him to not find out about it because I had to be carrying all 3 pieces of paper around with me at all times. You are carrying it around with you? How hard is it for you to just memorize a couple of things written on 3 pieces of paper?
I'm so thirsty. Give me some water.
Hold on a minute, sweetie. What are you doing? Just standing there! Go get my son some water! Wow, look at the way her facial expressions change when she's talking to Damon. It's like she's doing this on purpose, to show how much he dislikes me. What did I ever do to her? What kind of a mom treats her full-grown adult son like a toddler? My precious little boy must be exhausted from all the work he's been doing. It's important that you take good care of yourself. Here, let me help you with your clothes. Let's lift up your legs. Let me get these pants off of you. Martha, what in the world are you doing? What do you think I'm doing? I'm changing my son's clothes because he's not able to do it himself. Why are you still standing there? I thought I told you to bring a cup of water. Hold on. He's an adult, and he can undress himself. You really don't have to be doing this. So you just expect him to sleep without changing any of his clothes? Don't you know how uncomfortable it is to sleep without changing into your pajamas? What if he ends up catching a fever? Are you going to be taking care of him every single day? Just hurry up and bring him some pajamas and a cup of water. Excuse me? Why are you touching his underwear? Quit bothering me! Don't you know that it's summer right now? You can't expect him to sleep in his dirty and sweaty underwear. Make sure you bring in a fresh new set of underwear with the pajamas. I really don't think it's right for you to do this, even if he may be your son. What kind of a mom undresses her own adult son's underwear? You're treating him like he is some kind of toddler. He is a grown man, for crying out loud. Don't you think you're taking this way too far? What do you mean I'm taking it too far? You wouldn't know, because you don't have a son of your own. If you did, you would understand everything that I'm doing right now. I don't think any mother with a grown adult son would take off their underwear. Why do you keep trying to argue with me? I already asked you dozens of times to bring his pajamas and underwear. Are you seriously going to let my son sleep like this? I just don't understand why you are doing this right now. I'm positive that Damon is going to think the exact same way about this. When I told him about the paper you had given me, he had absolutely no idea that you were this obsessive about him. If he finds out about today, he will probably be devastated. You really don't know anything about my son, do you? He always listens to everything I tell him, and he accepts anything if he knows that it's from me. You can go ahead and find out about that once he becomes sober the next day. I will take care of the rest here, so you can go ahead and sleep for the night. What are you doing? Let go of me right now. Who do you think you are, grabbing me like this? I'm telling you, you have no idea how much Damon cares about me. I won't let anybody do anything to my precious son. Sure, good night. I will take care of those things with Damon, so you can just go to bed. Wait a minute. When did he gain all of this muscle? Let me get a closer look. Martha, please! Did you tell your mom that we've arrived safely?
There's no need to tell her. She'll probably just make up an excuse to see me again.
But still, don't you think it would be better for you to just tell her that we landed safely? She should be able to know that.
She'll probably expect us to have landed safely. She needs to take the time to think about her actions. I really owe it to you, Gianna. I don't know what would have happened if it weren't for you. That would have been the most embarrassing thing to ever happen to me, especially at this age. Just thinking about it gives me shivers all over my body. I'm so glad that you stepped in. It's bad enough that she wanted to change me into my pajamas, but how could she try to put her hands on my underwear?
I understand exactly how you might feel about her. I actually just talked with my parents several minutes ago. They told me that they are really happy to go on vacation with us together, but they asked why Martha wasn't able to come with us. If I tell my parents the truth and tell them that I am not talking with Martha anymore, I'm not sure what their reaction would be. I'm likely sure that they won't be too happy to hear about it.
I think it would be best to just tell them that my mom is not feeling well, so she's not able to travel on vacation right now.
Well, I can just tell them that. I'm just a little worried about you. Don't you think that you will feel a little distressed that you have become a little distant with your mom?
It's okay. I want her to take the time right now to learn her lesson properly. She needs to realize what she has done to me and how serious this is. At this rate, I'm scared that she is probably going to want to bathe me or something.
I'm a little anxious that she might call me separately to have a word with me about this. She probably would if she finds out that we traveled without her.
She's not going to hold a grudge against us just because we traveled without her. She doesn't even like traveling that much anyways.
Are you sure? Well, you know your mother better than I do, so I will take your word for it. Hello? Martha?
Gianna, I'm calling you because something strange is happening right now. There should be nobody visiting me at this hour, but somebody keeps ringing the doorbell.
Did you check your peephole to see who it was?
I took a look and I saw a very strange man looking around. He was wearing a black hat and jacket. He's carrying around some kind of newspaper, and it looks like he rolled it up like a bat. I just called because I'm so scared right now. Is Damon besides you? He's not answering any of my calls. Can you go ahead and tell him that this is an emergency for me?
Sure. Let me first contact your apartment security manager.
I already tried calling him. I called, but he wasn't answering. I don't know where he is. The guy standing outside my door seems very young and strong. I'm not even sure if the security manager would be able to take him down. I don't want him to be badly injured or anything. Do you not understand the severity of the situation?
Let me go ahead and call the police for you.
You always say the darndest things, and you never help with anything. Just put Damon on the phone for me, will you? He's smart and intelligent, so he will know what to do in a situation like this.
Martha, I want you to be honest with me. Why don't you just go ahead and tell me the truth about why you called me? You could have just been honest and told me that you called because you wanted to speak with Damon. Why do you have to make up these lies? You could have just told me the truth.
What do you mean I lied? You think I am lying here right now? You think this is just a stupid prank that I am playing on you? If something bad happens to me, are you going to be the one to take responsibility for it? You don't think that Damon is going to divorce you if something like that happens to me?
But Martha, if I tell Damon right now that you called, he is most definitely not going to want to talk to you.
Ow! Please stop! Why are you hurting me? Please, no!
This is quite possibly the worst acting I have ever seen in my life. I've never quite seen someone like Martha. Jeez.
Hey, Gianna.
Huh? What is it?
Your mom was looking for you.
Oh.
What's wrong? Is everything okay?
Martha just called me and told me that there was someone strange looking outside her front door. She wanted me to put you on the phone so that she can talk to you about it.
What? Who is outside her front door?
I have no idea.
You can just ignore her. She's been doing all sorts of weird things after I haven't been talking to her. Last time she told us that she slipped and hurt herself, and another time she told me that a rat came out of the house. It's just so pathetically obvious that she wants us to come over.
But I can't help but be worried about the situation. What if she's telling the truth this time? At first, her acting was pretty bad. But near the end, she was yelling and crying for help, and it sounded a little genuine.
It's all just an act, and I know it for sure. You really don't have to worry about it. Why don't you go relax at the spa? You can take your mom with you. I'll go on over there with Carl.
Are you sure? Okay. But we still don't know for sure if she is lying, so the next time she calls me, I think you should answer it instead.
Do you guys happen to be Martha's family members?
Yes, we received the call and came as fast as we could. Is everything okay? Did something happen to Martha?
Could I first ask what your relationship is to Martha?
I am her daughter-in-law, and he is her son. Is everything okay? Did something bad happen?
It was nothing too serious. She just caused a very big disruption and commotion yesterday because she demanded that she be put in the hospital. She went up to the nurses in the emergency room and demanded them to put her in one of the beds. One of the nurses called our station, so we called you guys over to tell you about it.
She did what? Why did she demand to be put in an emergency room? Why would she do something like that?
I have no idea. We all are just as confused as you are. There was absolutely nothing wrong with her health, but she kept demanding everyone in the hospital to put her in an emergency room for just 1 week. Apparently, she went around throwing all of the hospital's equipment and threatening the hospital workers. 2 of their nurses were injured in the process of her throwing some of the equipment. She made sure to deal with them properly before returning back home. Where is my mom now? Do you know where she is? She's right over there. Mom! Damon, my son! Do
you have any idea how terrified I was? Why did you come so late? I wanted to see you so bad. Why have you lost so much weight? Is everything okay? Did Gianna treat you poorly while I was gone? Is she the one who made you like this?
Mom, just stop. I'm not a baby anymore, for crying out loud. You keep telling us that you are doing this for me, but I really don't like it. It's extremely overwhelming in every bad way possible, and you make me feel very uncomfortable at times. It's so embarrassing that you are doing this in front of Gianna.
What's so embarrassing about your own mother taking care of you? This is what every single mother should be doing to their own child.
If you're going to keep this up, then I won't be seeing you again.
What? How can you even say that? Do you know all that I have done to raise you? Did she do this? Did she set you up to go against your own mother? This is all her fault. She's the reason why you changed so much after you got married to her. This is all because she decided to make you go against me.
Mom, you are the only reason that I am so stressed right now. If you're going to continue being like this, then I have no choice but to never see or contact you ever again. I really mean it.
What? What did you just say to me?
Don't even think about seeing me ever again, if you aren't going to change yourself for the better. I want you to really think about your actions.
Hold on, Damon! Wait, don't go!
Please, Martha. Why don't you just leave your son alone?
You! You are the one behind all this, aren't you? You are the one trying to split us apart!
Even if I tell you the truth about everything, you're not going to believe me. You're just going to think that I made Damon turn against you. It's really unfortunate that you have to think that way. There's really nothing I can do to help you in this situation. If I were to put it as simply as possible, it would be that Damon no longer wants to be treated like a baby. He wants you to know that he is no longer 3 years old, but an adult who is married to a wife.
What are you blabbering about? Just shut up and bring me my son!
You told me to listen and respect everything my husband says, and he told me that he does not want to see you right now. You're fine with taking the cab home, right? Goodbye. I hope you get home safe.
Hello! Am I speaking to Gianna right now?
Yes, who is this?
I'm calling to let you know that your mother-in-law, Martha, is in the hospital right now. I'm calling to let you know that her life is in danger right now. So I think you will have to come over to the hospital right now with your husband.
What's wrong with her? Did something happen to her?
She fell and collapsed while staying inside her home. So an ambulance had to take her to the hospital.
Which hospital is she in? May I know the name of the person I am speaking to right now?
I am one of the nurses working in the hospital. If you don't come quickly, you might not be able to be there and hear her final words.
Martha, that's enough now.
What are you talking about? I'm not Martha. I am just one of the nurses taking care of her in the emergency room right now.
How long are you going to keep this up? Every time you call me, I am expecting you to make up another dumb story as an excuse to have us come over to you. The reason why I am answering the call is because a small part of me is still anxious that something might have actually happened to you. But if this is how it's going to be, then I'm afraid that I cannot answer any of your calls.
Fine, yes, it's me. So what? First my own son decides to ignore me, and now you're going to be doing the same thing. It's not right for you to do the same thing to me.
What makes it wrong for me to do so? Is it because I am your daughter-in-law?
Yes, so you better talk Damon out of this right now. How does it even make any sense for a son to completely ignore his own mother like this? That is not something that I will be able to live with. This has been going on for weeks now, and I will not be able to stand it any longer. You should be thankful that he did not completely end his relationship with you. He is not planning on ignoring you forever. He just wants you to think about what you have done to him and reflect upon yourself. If you just make the simple decision to change for Damon, then he would have no problem in talking with you. What are you talking about? It's all your fault that Damon is not talking with me. If there is anyone to blame in this situation, it's you, Gianna. If you want to be a proper mediator, then you should be telling Damon to talk with me again. No, thank you. I'm not going to be spending the rest of my marriage listening to everything you say about Damon as if he's some sort of toddler. That's not going to happen, as long as I'm married to him. So you're just going to let this slide? You're just going to let Damon and I be like this forever? Are you really not afraid of the possible consequences? What do you think will happen if Damon and I start talking to each other again? Don't you understand how embarrassing it's going to be for you? Don't you remember what you told me? You specifically told me that I don't have to worry about you, that I should only worry about Damon. You told me that the wife should only worry about doing what's best for her husband. I thought you hated the idea of the wife only doing what's best for her in-laws. Why are you contradicting your own statement right now? Do you not understand why I said those things to you? I told you those things so that you won't be treating Damon poorly because he grew up without a father. Who in their right mind would just take all of those words literally? You're the one who lied to me in the first place, then. You told me all of those things and then said it's for Damon's benefit, but I'm going to need you to be more honest with me. Damon is, and has been telling you what he wants from you. You're not taking into consideration anything he said. If you do, then things will be a lot better between you two. You really are very narrow-minded. What did you call me?
Who are you on the phone with? Is it Mom? Here, let me talk to her. Hello?
Son, I've missed you. How have you been lately? I'm in the emergency room right now, and I am very sick. I told Gianna that you guys should come visit me in the hospital. But she's not listening to a word that I'm telling her. She even refused to put you on the phone. It seems like she's trying to ruin our relationship forever. She doesn't even care that I am sick and dying right now.
Are you seriously doing this again? I'm tired of this fake hospital nonsense. You act like something terrible has happened to you, just so that you can have us come over. And if we do, you are literally perfectly fine. Do you know how annoying that is? Because you keep acting like this, it's making it harder for me to want to talk to you again. If anything, I really don't want to see you anymore.
Then why don't you just send Gianna over here to talk with me? I have something I want to tell that stupid brat.
What do you want to tell her? Are you going to tell her about how you only like skinny, sharp guys with no body fat? You're going to be telling her everything she needs to do to prevent me from catching a cold? If you truly love me, then you should just let me be, Mom. Just let us live our lives comfortably.
It's because I'm so frustrated with the way she runs things.
Gianna is the only person in the world right now who is of a big help to me, even if she's not doing anything special. Right now, you're the one who is stressing me out without even doing anything. So I want you to stop forcing me and Gianna to do stuff for you, because I have had enough of it. You keep telling us that it's all for me, but I am getting nothing good out of it. I don't need any of this. Why do you keep doing this to me?
But still, Damon!
If you keep bothering my wife like this behind my back, then things will not be so pretty. I probably won't ever see you again. I'm going to hang up now.
Damon! Don't you know that I'm your mother? I love you more than anything else in this world! I love you way more than that stupid wife of yours! It's been exactly 3 weeks since we had the conversation with Martha. I'm guessing that she was extremely shocked from Damon's response, so she hasn't been calling us since that day. I think she is really scared that Damon might decide not to see her ever again. When Damon first started to ignore Martha, She started doing whatever she could to get our attention. She would be making up these crazy fake stories as an excuse for us to come see her. But none of her plans worked successfully, and we were able to find out that they were just an obvious act. She just ended up creating a bigger wall between her and her own son. That's all for today's story. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe for more content.